Hello everyone, welcome to your reading. The messages that come forth in this reading are intended to give you very straightforward guidance around something that you're going through right now, or you can ask your spirit guides in this moment a question of something you're wondering about or anything they want you to know, and then see which butterfly they guide you towards. All right, so I will start with the first butterfly. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everyone who chose the first butterfly. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what messages your spirit guides have for you around what you need to know, what you need to hear right now. And if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. All right, so whatever you're asking about, it's going to happen in the near future, or the resolution to it is going to be coming in the near future. Okay, there's forgiveness, an element of forgiveness that needs to take place either within you or somebody's going to forgive you in the near future. And there's something better. Okay, so what you're asking for right now, it's going to happen. However, there's more to it than you anticipate, than you expect. And if this is where you are asking about like a romantic relationship between you and another person who you've had a falling out or whatever, and there it's kind of like a repeating pattern between the two of you, this is your guide saying, yes, you guys are going to work it out in the near future. However, you deserve better than this connection, okay? And that's only if it's like this is a repeating thing where it's back and forth, hot and cold. 1 minute you're good, the next minute you guys are fighting, or this person is just constantly letting you down, making you sad, things like that. So when it comes to that type of romance, yes, you guys are going to work through this. However, your guides are saying you deserve better than this person, okay? And now for others of you, what I'm getting if around a relationship, whether friend, family, romance, if there's been a fight, a falling out, you guys are going to make up in the near future. And from there, it's like you both need to decide, let's do better in this connection. Let's not let this happen again. Okay. And then for everybody else, what this is saying is in the near future, you are going to have forgiveness for something that did not pan out. Okay. Because something better is now coming in. So in the near future, no matter what the scenario, you're going to have your answer, you're going to have your solution, you're going to have your understanding. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. Yes, look at that. The Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is conversation, communication, answers, clarity, breakthrough. And, you know, those of you where this is a relationship that is constantly like on the rocks, you are finally seeing that, you know what, this, I don't want to keep going like this. Okay, you're seeing the truth. You're seeing the writing on the wall with the Ace of Swords and then the Seven of Pentacles, and where your heart maybe used to really break at the thought of this connection not working out. You're kind of in a space now where you're just tired. You're exhausted. You don't want to keep going back and forth. You want something stable and steady, and you are realizing that you deserve better. Okay, and then those of you where this isn't so much of like a toxic connection, but you and another person are not on good terms right now, you are realizing that you guys have to start doing things differently. You've got to go about this connection differently. Otherwise, you're going to keep kind of running into the same conflict. And it's like there needs to be compromise. And you've invested a lot of your time and energy into this connection. Okay, so you don't want to let it go, but you're realizing, you know what? This relationship deserves more than the way I'm handling things, or the way that they're handling things, or the way that we're both handling things. And this is going to be like deep conversation about why things aren't working out, and you guys are coming up with a plan, a solution, okay, to handle things differently, to handle things better. The lines of communication are really opening up between the two of you. And now for everybody else where this isn't so much around a relationship, okay, you are getting a lot of clarity, a major breakthrough, and that's coming in the near future. And again, you're realizing that you deserve better, or you want more than what you were currently asking for. And so if things have kind of just not been going your way, in the near future, you're going to see why that path was not panning out for you. There wasn't a whole lot of longevity attached to it, and you're having like this new idea, or this new offer, this new opportunity that's going to be presented to you, which allows you to let go. All right, like, oh, okay, I see. I'm glad that didn't work out because of what's working out for me now, what's coming in for me now. All right, let's see. This card flipped. Yes, both of these flipped. We have, yes, see, this is justice with the Three of Swords. So you're realizing why something just couldn't work out in the near future, because something's better is coming in, and you're feeling like, oh, wow, this was totally divine intervention. I was being protected by my angels, and what's coming in now is a much better fit for me. All right, Page of Cups, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords. Lots of swords energy coming through. All right, yeah, this rocky relationship, you guys are going to work it out, okay? Because Page of Cups is like apologies, conversations of the heart, things like that. Chariot is success, energy's getting back in alignment. But you just realize, I deserve better than this situation. Like, you're really coming to that realization. And I think, even though you're working it out, I do think that you are going to call this relationship off, because once you really, like, knowing you deserve better is your predominant thought and emotion, you're going to have the strength mentally and emotionally to walk away from this. And that's, you know, these two cards right here, the strength emotionally and the strength mentally to walk away from this connection. And now for others of you where it's not so much a toxic connection, it's just you guys aren't, you just aren't on the same page. You realize that not being in each other's life, again, whether it's friend, family, or romance, would hurt more than actually putting in the time and energy and effort to make things better within this connection, okay? And then for everybody else where something just couldn't happen, like I said, you see so clearly now, wow, I'm glad that didn't work out in the past, because that wouldn't have been my ultimate happiness, okay? And the pages coming in along with this Ace of Swords is new offers, new opportunities that are being presented to you in the very near future. And this is better than what you were originally reaching for. And you're feeling very blessed now, whereas in the past, not so much, okay? Well, when you look at the past, you're like, oh, you know what? I see why this didn't happen. And you could have been really frustrated with the universe, with your angels, with your spirit guides, like, why can't I have this? Or why can't this unfold? And it's because it wasn't what you thought it would be. But now, in the very near future, something better is coming in, or you're getting the understanding and clarity, like you're seeing the truth of what you once wanted, and you're like, oh, that would never have fit on me very comfortably. I'm glad that didn't happen, and something better is going to be coming in for you. All right, so let's pull you an angel number. So in the near future, you're going to have your answer, you're going to have your healing, you're going to have your understanding, or you're going to have something better. All right, transition, angel number 345. You are in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust the process of transformation unfolding in your life. Yes, so you're in the midst of change. And in the days that follow, if angel number 345 keeps popping up in your reality, that's your angels reminding you of the messages that came through in this reading, the guidance of it. You deserve better than a toxic connection, and you deserve better than whatever couldn't happen in the past. And those of you where this isn't a toxic connection, you guys are realizing you need to do better by this relationship, or do better by each other, or one or the other of you is coming to that realization. All right, so those are your messages. Again, if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the second butterfly. Let's get into your messages. Let's see what guidance your angels, your spirit guides have for you. And if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. So let's get into this. What guidance do your angels and spirit guides have for you right now around whatever is on your heart or mind, or the question that you asked? All right, so success, trust, and abundance. All right, beautiful message for butterfly number 2. This is saying whatever you are asking about in the positive, okay, you are going to have success, and you really need to trust the process. There's a lot of abundance that's going to come in, whether that's an abundance of love, of joy, of healing, or of happiness. And if your question was like, why is everything not working out for me? Why isn't this happening? This would be a message of, hey, really trust your path, because even though things are looking a little crazy right now, you are on the path of your success, and you've just got to give it some time, and you're going to see that for yourself. The very next card would be no need to worry. Okay, I felt like led to pull the next card, and it's all no need to worry. So yes, even if right now it doesn't seem like everything's okay, it's going to work out in the long run for you in a very positive way. And if you know whatever you asked about that you're working towards, you are on the path to success. Okay, this is very, very positive. Butterfly number 2. It's like green light, go. Keep moving forward. Pursue your dreams. If you try whatever you asked about, yes, you're going to have success. Okay, if things are bumpy right now, you're still on your path. This is the road to what you have asked for, even if it seems a little crazy and a little bumpy at present. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. Oh my goodness. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, that is success. That is abundance right there. King of Swords. Keep your mind right. Don't give in to fear. Oh my gosh. And the Magician. Yes, you are on the path to success. There is no question with these three cards. Okay, with that King of Swords, that's a big, strong message of keep your mind right. And it never hurts to sit and visualize for, 11 minutes, 11 seconds every single day, your end goal or your end result of what you are striving for, and then feeling it in your heart as if it's already your reality right now today. All right. I've been doing that, and I actually had something really awesome manifest. And so I highly, highly encourage you to do so. And what's interesting is the Magician is the Mercury card, the card that represents Mercury in the tarot. And this right here, the Ten of Pentacles, is Mercury in Virgo. Okay, currently as I do this reading, we are in Leo season. We're about to move into Virgo season on like August 22nd, 23rd-ish. All right, and then we're in Virgo season till about that same time in September. And then during Virgo season, we're going to have the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse, and we're going to have the Virgo new moon lunar eclipse. And you know what? Mercury is in Leo, or is going to be in Leo. Let's see when Mercury moves into Virgo 2025. Okay, Mercury's going to be in Virgo from September 2nd through 18th, 2025. All right, and this right here is Mercury in Virgo. This is the Mercury card. So I feel there's something magical happening for everybody who chose this second butterfly in Virgo season, especially from September 2nd through 18th. Okay, that's going to be a very auspicious time for you. And between now and when it happens, sit and visualize for a minimum of 11 minutes, 11 seconds every single day, your end result, and feel it in your heart as if it's already your reality. It's not something that you're waiting on. Okay, so if you were asking for timing, I would say during Virgo season, especially the 2nd through the 18th. And the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse is September 7th. And then the Virgo new moon solar eclipse is September 21st, I believe. So there's magic right now, especially when Mercury is moving through Virgo for you guys that chose this second butterfly. All right, so we've got the Ten of Wands, and what's interesting is you got the Ten of Pentacles, and now you got the Ten of Wands. Tens are the completion of the journey, okay? And also with the Ten of Wands, this goes back to that message of do not worry so much. You are on your path to success. And look at that, you've got the Queen of Swords now coming under the King of Swords. And you got the Ace of Swords. Wow. That is truly, truly incredible. King and Queen of Swords. Keep your energies balanced. Keep your thoughts and your emotions balanced. Visualize, feel it in your heart. Don't worry, it may be a long journey, but 2 tens are the end. And then look at, you got 2 ones, because the Magician is card number 1 and the Ace is, card 1, the first card of the sword suit. So you 2 tens, 2 ones. So endings and new beginnings. And in this case, beautiful manifestation or big time breakthrough. So I'm just in awe of your guys' read. I haven't done the 3rd or 4th butterfly yet, but compared to the first butterfly, this is just amazing and magical. Okay, much, much easier, smoother, better read than the first butterfly. So you chose right. Your plans are going to be successful in some capacity. You really do not need to worry. An end of a struggle and the beginning of success, of happiness, of joy, major breakthrough right here. And this, your magic, using your mental and emotional energy and projecting it for what you want to make happen. And what else is magical is the Ten of Pentacles is Mercury in Virgo. The Magician is the card that represents Mercury in the tarot deck. And Mercury's about to go into Virgo September 2nd through 18th. Okay, and the King and Queen here, keeping your mind right, keeping your emotions in balance, and all is going to be well. You are really going to succeed at this. Okay, and with abundance, you see she's holding this, pan, and the gold is just falling out of it. And then here, the 10 of Pentacles, 10 Pentacles, and abundance is different for all of us, right? Some of you, this could be an abundance of money, or it's an abundance of success, an abundance of happiness. Whatever it is of abundance that's coming in, it's like a weight being lifted off of you because you have this 10 of Wands coming in right here. Okay, so fantastic advice for you guys. You couldn't have picked better. This is the guidance that your angels and spirit guides want you to have right now about what's coming, what's happening in the future for you. And Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, by the way. So that's just like so synchronistic. That could not have come out any better. I mean, 78 tarot cards, and then these two both pop out, and we're about to go into Virgo season, and Mercury's about to be in Virgo, and Mercury rules Virgo. All right, your angel number is 678 with a message of progress. You are making progress and advancement toward your goals. Stay focused and committed to your journey, knowing that success is within reach. And that just exactly what the opening card said, okay? So, wow, love, love, love your guys' reading. And in the days that follow between now and that September 2nd through 18th, you're seeing 6, 7, 8 pop up. That is your angels reminding you of the messages that came through in this reading and saying, keep your mind right. Remember, visualize and feel it in your heart as if it's already real. Okay, so those are your messages. Again, if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the third butterfly. Let's get into your messages. Let's see what guidance your angels and spirit guides have for you around whatever you asked about or whatever is currently going on in your life. And if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. So let's get into your message. What is your quick guidance around what you're going through or what you asked about? All right, so we've got a no. So if you asked a yes or no question, there's an answer of no. It's up to you. And peaceful resolution. Okay, so this here is a no, right? But then we have free will. So if you're like, is this the best path for me? The answer is no, but it's up to you if you want to keep moving down the same path, going through the same trajectory. And also, if this was where you wanted the answer to be no, then here you go. The answer's no, and there's going to be a peaceful resolution. Okay, you don't have anything to fear. Now, if you wanted the answer to be yes, and you're getting this no, again, you do have free will, and you can decide to not take the guidance of your angels. It's really like they're saying, listen, you can gain something from this, but in the long run, this probably isn't the best path for you, or what you're asking for or reaching for probably isn't what you think it would be. It wouldn't bring you the peaceful resolution that you're hoping for or that you're wanting, but they're not going to, interfere with your free will unless you ask them to and say, listen, I'm very emotional about this, or I'm really caught up in my head about this. Angels, I give you permission to intervene in my free will to align me to my highest good, or the path that would bring me the happiness that I seek, that would bring me the peaceful resolution that I'm looking for. And then they'll come in. All right. But if you're just like, nope, angels, I don't care. This is what I want. I want to go down this path. They're saying, okay, you totally can, but it might not give you the outcome that you are hoping for. And again, if you wanted your answer to be no, then it's all good. Like, it's all good. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right. Wow. Five of Cups. That's sadness. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Whoa. And Six of Swords. Okay. So this is why they're like, no, you don't want this. Whether it's about a relationship, a job, a living situation, a new vehicle. Like, you all asked for guidance on something different, right? There's a lot of sadness by continuing to proceed forward. A lot of treachery and dishonesty, okay? And not allowing you to have a smooth sailing. But again, if what you asked about and you wanted to know, then yes, the no is allowing you to advert Five of Cups, Seven of Swords energy. And Six of Swords is that peaceful resolution where no, things are not as bad as you think they are, or no, things are not going to work out the way that you think that they will. Okay, you're going to be able to move past this. You're going to sail through this. But wow, if you were like, should I do this? No, you should not. Whatever you asked about. Okay, and they're saying instead, focus on the peaceful resolution. Ask your angels to help you find the way to a very peaceful and happy resolution. And they absolutely will. But this, I mean, you guys are the third one I've done. The first reading, the second reading, opposed to this reading, they're all very, very different. So if you were really drawn into the third butterfly, there is a reason why, okay? It doesn't mean you can't have what you want, but there's a better path towards it. Or again, if this is around something very specific, a person, a job, a car, a living situation, trying to do something, no, you want to go about this in a whole different way, or this person is not who you think they are, or that car will eventually break down, it's not what you think it is, or you won't be able to afford the payment in the long run. There's just something your angels are really trying to protect you from by saying, no, you don't want to go down this path. It's not going to give you the peace that you desire. So let's pull more cards. But it's up to you, they're saying. They will never intervene in your free will. right, wow. Okay. King of Pentacles. And you know what? I don't even know why this guy is reversed. I don't usually do reverse, but we're going to take reverse because if this is about a person, they're only going to bring you sadness. Or if you're like, are they being honest? No, no, they're not. Seven of Pentacles under Seven of Swords. Okay, there's no longevity here. There's no real stability. And then Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, so a lot of you are probably asking about a person, and whether this is a friend or a family member or a romantic interest, this is your guide saying, this person, and this card, I don't even know how this guy's upside down. Okay, this person is dishonest, very selfish, could even be quite narcissistic. It's going to bring you nothing but sadness. If you asked, if this is already something ongoing, and you asked, is this person sorry? Should I reconcile with them? The answer is absolutely not. They're not going to be better the second time around, or the third, or the fourth, or the fifth. This person in general is not somebody that you want to deal with. If this was like around a job, no, this would just be biting off more than you can chew. It's not what it looks like. If you're asking about, between two things, how would I even answer that? Angels, I don't even know how to articulate this. If you're asking between two things, okay. If you're asking between two things, I feel like the one where your heart is most set on is not the one that is the best for you. Okay, you got to go the other way for the peaceful resolution. And if this is like where you've met somebody new, and then you've got this ex, and you still have a lot of feelings for your ex, I'm getting it's better to go with this new person. Okay, it's like where your heart is at, that's the wrong path. It's going to bring you sadness and heartache. You need to go with the new energy, or the unfamiliar. Okay, because no. And again, if you don't feel that you're strong enough mentally or emotionally to make a decision here, even though they're saying no, ask them to intervene, and they will. Ask them to show you the truth and open your eyes to anything you might not know about, that you might not be seeing, and they absolutely will. And if you are like, should I stay in this situation? The answer is no. And there's somebody that you can count on to help you, move away from this. But it's a strong, strong no. All right. So let's pull you an angel number. Let's see what comes out there. Ask your angels to show you the better path, and they will light it up for you. All right, divine guidance, 000. You're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan for your life. Okay, so this card just even further confirms, and you guys know I always want to be so positive and like, all this good is going to happen. It's rainbows, it's fairies, it's magic. But those of you attached to the third butterfly, this is your spirit guides and your angels really trying to protect you. And again, if the answer was that you were looking for was no, then you can relax your mind and move on and move forward. Is somebody cheating on me? No. Okay, but should I stay in this situation? Absolutely not. You've really got to apply this how it fits, because there could be the negative no where you were hoping it's not a no, but then some of you wanted the answer to be a no. but you've got triple zeros and you're being protected. You're being guided right now. So after this reading, you see these triple zeros, that's your angels reminding you of the messages that came through. All right. So those are your messages. Again, if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the fourth butterfly. Let's get right into your messages, your guidance from your angels and spirit guides. And if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. Let's get into this. Let's see what guidance your angels and spirit guides have for you around what you're going through or the question you ask. All right, so we've got romance. Listen to your intuition. And choose a new direction. Okay, so this is either about romance or something that your heart is really, really invested into, really, really hoping for. Okay, and the guidance that's coming through is saying you really need to listen to your intuition, and what your intuition has been telling you is like you need to go in a new direction. And it just, if this is like somebody that you're interested in, I don't feel that you really want to get with this person. Okay, from the outside in, they may seem like a great catch, the right fit for you, but your angels are saying, I don't think you would be happy long term with this person. Or if you've been asking about an ex, are me and this ex ever gonna get back together? Are we ever gonna reconcile? I'm getting that you really don't want that ex. Okay, whatever this is, and if this isn't around romance, where you kind of just have your heart set on something, this is your angels saying you really want to choose a different direction, because I feel ultimately it's like this just isn't the best path for you, or things are not going to pan out the way that you were hoping that they would. Okay, and I have to say, you guys are the last reading, and all four of these reads have been very, very different. So if you were drawn into this fourth butterfly, there's absolute reason and purpose behind that. And your intuition is already trying to tell you, is trying to nudge you in a new direction. And this doesn't mean you have to give up on a dream or goal. You just might need to go about it in a different way, which will bring you much, much more success, okay? But when it comes to love and romance, it's like pick a new path. If you want to meet a new person and you've been thinking about joining a dating app or something, this would be a strong message of there's a better way for you than that, even if it doesn't seem obvious in this moment. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards. Let's go deeper. And if somebody is like you're dating and they're just back and forth, hot and cold, intuitively you're feeling like they're playing games, they're full of crap, but maybe you can't totally prove that. So you're questioning yourself, and this would be your guide saying, listen, your intuition knows, you're feeling it. You need to choose a new direction, and that new direction is a direction away from this person who just plays games. King of Pentacles, look at that. And now we've got the World, yes. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, it's the end here. You don't want this ex back. It's going to be way, way, way too much work. All right, with the Eight of Pentacles there. If this is like around, would I be happy taking this job that is, in a different state, with that question, I do feel that yes, you would, because you got the world here, and choosing a new direction is a new direction away from where you currently are. Okay, so if it's around a question like that, should I take this new job in a new state? I'm getting a yes. But if we're asking about an ex, it's like it's over with the world, and trying to get back with them, it would just be way too much work, or being with them in general would be way too much work, more work than you realize in this moment. Or if you're asking about a new person, again, I feel like it would be too much in the long run. Okay, like it just, once the feelings, the excitement kind of wears down, you won't be as happy as you think that you would be. Okay, but everything that you're asking about, you are already receiving messages intuitively. Okay, intuitive nudges, and even after this reading, you're gonna get even more signs and synchronicities. Okay, so let's pull some more tarot. Oh my gosh, the page of Pentacle is upside down. Yeah, this current interest or the ex, they are unable to commit, okay, with the reversed page. And we look at that, the Queen of Pentacles, not the Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, that is the Queen of Pentacles. I was wanting to say Queen of Cups. So you are able to commit and to put yourself in, but this person you're asking about, they're not, with the Page of Pentacles coming out reversed. Like they won't commit in the same capacity you will. Okay, and for some of you that chose this fourth butterfly, you're asking about a job that's like in another state, another country, or really far away from where you currently are, like you would need to relocate, and you're nervous about that. And what I'm feeling is, yes, like this would be a brand new start for you, and you would be very happy. And then, yes, see, as I say that, you get the Fool. So those of you where this is like a job that's far away from where you currently are, yes, you would be happy. But everything else, like when it comes to love and romance, I'm getting a very strong no. All right. Or if you are in a committed relationship and you want to give an ultimatum, or you're trying to bring up an idea of something you want with this person, you're going to have to choose a new path, because I just don't feel like they are going to be open, that they're going to commit. And here, if this is about an ex, it's over, and it's time for a new love to come into your life. You have a soul contract with somebody else, okay? And if you've been in a relationship, you're currently in one, and you're just really unhappy, and you're asking, what do I do here? I do feel that it is time for you to let go, to move on, because that's kind of what you've been asking. Like, has this relationship run its course? It's just too much work, and I'm very unhappy. And this would be the World. It's over. And the Fool, yeah, it's time for a new path, a new beginning for you. Okay, so I hope that resonates for somebody out there. I always love giving a super positive and yes, but this is a big time, you deserve better. Something has run its course, and it's time for you to move in a new direction entirely. And the one big positive I do see is, if you're asking, should I, relocate for this job? Yes. Or should I just relocate in general? And I get a big yes with that. It's time. But everything else, it's like, it's time to walk away from something that isn't working, or if you've been kind of dating somebody, you have an interest in them, but they're refusing to commit, they're not going to come around. Like, that's just who they are, and you're better off moving on. It's just going to be way too much work, more work than what it's worth. Okay. So let's pull an angel number. If you've been asking, would a brand new romance make me happy? Yes, a resounding yes to that. Okay, authenticity with angel number 787. Be yourself, pursue your passions, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. Okay, yeah, so this old romance, or this person that's not committing, or this, dead-end relationship you're currently attached to, it's like you can't be who you really are. You're being very suffocated. You're not being seen. You're not being heard. And that's why it's time to move on, move forward. And you already feel it intuitively. And then moving to another city, state, or country just to relocate, or for a job, that's what you feel in your soul. Be true to yourself and follow through on that. And after this reading, you see 787 popping up. That's your angels reminding you of the messages that came through in this reading. All right, so those are your messages. If you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care.